Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Todd Gilliland. Yes, Todd Gilliland got a diecast in the 1/64 scale for the 2022 season. Now, I've had a couple people who were like, hey, you need to review this. And I got one guy in particular who was pretty much making sure that I knew this thing got released and when it was getting released and that I needed to do a review on it and I needed to get it to do a review on it to get it out to the public. So, you know who you are, so this one is dedicated to you. I know you are a huge Todd Gilliland fan, hence, your name, but, yeah, he was making sure that I understood the assignment, and I understood that this car was released. Now, in my defense, I've got this car, a couple weeks ago, or last week, something like that. I just never really got to it, but I'm getting to it now, so here you go. You can rest easy now at night. You cannot lose sleep anymore. But yeah, Todd Gilliland with the firstphasecard.com paint scheme looks really, really good. Reminds me of the 2311 Money Lion paint scheme that has been an early release or has been released at the track so far. I don't think it's out to the public just yet. So this is a pretty cool car. I don't know if we're going to get another Todd Gilliland car. I know we had some offered. I think it was it a root beer one? Maybe, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that we had another Todd car offered. I don't know if we're getting it made, but one's enough for me. So if I continue the LWCS for 2022, which I plan to, but I don't know if I'm going to, I'd try to get every single driver, at least one of every driver. That way I can have as big of a field as possible. But until that announcement day comes, we don't really know. So let's go ahead and get into this diecast review because this thing looks really freaking cool. I see some little specs around the car, just a small design in the car, in the background. It's a dark on dark pattern. It looks really good. So once again, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Here's the diecast out of the box, and this thing looks mean. It looks stealthy. It looks really good. If you told me we would be getting a Todd Gilliland paint scheme or just a diecast in general in the 1/64 scale, I would call you insane, but here we are sitting here staring at one. So, yeah, let's go and get this diecast review underway because, again, this thing looks sweet. So we're going to go ahead and look at this real quick. First Phase credit card. So right there, there's the logo. There's the First Phase. It looks really good, actually. That's a very interesting design. Once again, pretty cool nonetheless. So, First Phase credit card, First Phase card. That's so hard to say. Firstphasecard.com. Looks like the Ford logo is a little high up, but I mean, I guess it's okay. Got Ford Gilliland right there. Got the 38 firstphasecard.com Gilliland once again. So, you got First Phase right there. Firstphasecard.com. Of course, you got the little logo there on the side. Of course, you got this little design in the side, and it looks so good. It's really, really cool looking. Well, again, we'll get to that here in a little bit. First Phase, firstphasecard.com. Again, it's a rookie car, too, so that's always cool to collect. Got the taillights back here. Got the pop rivets, the Ford Michigan Ford license plate there. Then you got the 38 in one of the rookie stripes, so that's pretty cool. So you got the exhaust back here again. That's fake and nobody cares about, but, we have them nonetheless. But got Boot Barn right there. Firstphasecard.com. Speedy Cash. Got Safety Clean right there. Got some of these, again, that design, man. Just the little circles. They kind of fade into a dark and then they kind of back out. Oh, they go all the way across the side. Oh, that looks so good. Definitely a very clean paint scheme. They used a pretty good space of, the side. Where they push a number up, they used a pretty good amount of space there. So I give credit for that. First Phase card, or First Phase credit card. Horizon Hobby, RE, Mac Tools, Sherwin-Williams, K&N, Lincoln Welders, Mobile One. Can't tell it's on the B post. Let's see. Ford, can't tell. Plan B Cells, or Circle B Diecast. That might be why this car was made. And SEM right there. It's cool to see Circle B on a B post. Huh, Circle B on a B post. Yeah, anyway. So that may have been why it was actually made. So that's pretty cool. I like that. 38 right there. Of course, you got the teal, cyan kind of matching the car. It looks really, really good. Todd Gilliland up there. Got Goodyear. Got, let's see, NASCAR race car logo there. Of course, you got the tires. Sunoco's a little wonky, but, I mean, it's there. If I can focus, that'd be nice, but apparently we can't. Got the headlights, got the grill, all that good stuff there. Everything looks pretty decently placed. So, I mean, yeah, it's a really nice paint scheme. This would look fantastic on any stop motion track or in any stop motion series. This thing looks amazing. Just simply a very fine piece of artwork. And honestly, I feel like this could be a car that would get super rare down the road. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's already rare. I have not checked any like diecast to see if they're still in stock anywhere. I haven't checked any like price raising on any of the cars. I haven't checked any out of stock areas. I haven't checked Circle B, Lionel, K-State. I haven't checked nobody. So I would not be surprised if this one is already pretty much flying off the shelves. I would not be surprised whatsoever. The first David Gilliland car we've got. If it's not the first one, then it's the first one in a very, very, very long time. It's a cup car. It's one of those smaller teams. It's just another reason why to get this specific car. So again, it would look fantastic on a racetrack. For your stop motion series, it looks great for just pictures. And dude, this thing, like with the right editing in a picture of this thing, I guarantee you could get some pretty awesome pictures. I did not think I would like this paint scheme as much as I do, but after looking at it in diecast form, I don't see much of any flaws or much flaws at all. It looks good. Like this paint scheme is a solid 9 out of 10, maybe 8.5. But at least, like, no lower than an 8.3 or an 8.5. This thing is really, really good. Now, I know it doesn't really look like much because you got those little, like, dots all over the car, but that's, like, really the only type of design. But it's that kind of stealthy-ish look to it that, it fades into black and then kind of back out into that cyan color. It looks really good. I like how it's, like, kind of fading almost, like, it will fade from an area with no text or no sponsor, and it goes from cyan, then it fades into an area with sponsorship, then it kind of goes to that dark color, and then when it gets out of that range and goes to a place where there is no sponsorship, it turns back to that kind of bluish cyan color. So, I mean, that's really cool. I highly, highly, highly advise you to get one of these if you have not already. Again, I guarantee you this is going to be one you might regret not picking up later down the line. It's just really good. Especially, for whatever reason, if you're a Todd Gilliland fan, this is definitely the diecast for you, because, I mean, this might be the last one you get. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this is, again, just a really cool-looking car. I don't see anything wrong with it. I have no gripes about it. It's just a really good scheme, a really good put-together car. Lionel did a really good job with just decaling. The B-post was a little wonky on the right side, but other than that, it's a pretty flawless build. Or more of like a product, I guess you could say. It's really, like, well put together. There, we can say it that way. But again, I highly recommend, if you have not gotten one of these things, to do so. You might be doing yourself a favor. This may be a gem somewhere down the road. Like, I'm not really a Todd Gilliland fan or person, but this, like, paint scheme, it looks really nice. So, very happy to have this in collection. Very fortunate to have another collection, even with the freaking cat hair on there. But man, I'm telling you, this thing is just so clean. I love the black. I love the cyan color. Everything mixes really well, and they did a fantastic job with the paint scheme design. I just think, ooh, what? The Stranger Things? What is going on here? There we go. I think we're fine. Okay, Jesus, Vecna's trying to freaking kill me or something. Anyway, yeah, so, what was I saying? Just a pretty decent looking car. I mean, like, it's really good, and, of course, you know, it's got the black underneath of it, but, again, this thing is just fantastic. It looks really stealthy, looks very, you know, like, I don't know. It looks intimidating. Like, it's an intimidating paint scheme. It's got the black, the dark colors. It looks like a very cool car. I mean, it looks like something you don't want in your rearview mirror unless you know it's Gilliland, and either you don't have to worry about him passing you, or worry about him maybe spinning you out. But either way, yeah, this is a pretty good looking car. Easy 8.5 to 9 for me, but I'll leave that to you guys down in the comments below if you feel free to do so. So with that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Everything that I ever worked for, I'ma keep on pushing till